What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video that has been requested so many times, and I've finally gotten around to doing it. So in this video, I am going to try to put to rest all of the rumors and the incorrect information about how much you can actually make at Vorkath. Now, I went and did 1,000 Vorkath kills and banked every single kill. I have every single bit of loot that was dropped by Vorkath still in my bank, and I'm going to show it to you guys and bust out some numbers and see if we can't figure out exactly how much you can make at Vorkath per hour. Now, I will be going through average supplies used per kill, per trip, the gross value of my drops, and the net value of my drops after getting supplies and all of that taken out of the equation. So let's get going and see what we can figure out. Alright, so first things first, what kind of gear did I choose to go with for this video? I actually chose to go with the best in slot ranging gear, which is the full Armadale set, Ava's Assembler, Salve Amulet EI, Dragon, Ruby and Diamond Bolts Enchanted, Dragon Hunter Crossbow, Dragonfire Ward, Barrow's Gloves, Pegasian Boots, and an Archer's Ring Imbued. Now the Salve Amulet EI is very important for Vorkath as it does increase your DPS by 20% to attack and strength, as well as ranged and magic when fighting undead creatures, and Vorkath is considered an undead creature, so that Salve Amulet EI is very important when killing Vorkath. As for my inventory, I have a ranging potion, an anti-venom plus, super extended anti-fire potion, 3 prayer potions, 16 sharks, you can see the diamond enchanted bolts in there, Fremennik sea boots 4, construction cape, and a rune pouch. In the rune pouch I have air, earth, and chaos runes, and those are the runes needed for Crumble Undead, which is needed for a specific mechanic when fighting Vorkath. Now, the argument can be made that Void is better, and it actually is better, that is a fact, but it is barely better. On the screen now you will see a DPS calculator by Bitter Koekji. I'm not sure if I said that right, so sorry if I butchered your name, dude, but you can find this DPS calculator on Reddit. And in this, I have put in the best in slot ranging gear compared to the void ranging gear. Now on the screen, you can see set 1. The accuracy in best in slot ranging gear is actually about 4% better. As far as set 2 goes, the overall DPS is going to out DPS the best in slot by about 0.5. Now that 0.5 damage isn't really going to make too big of a difference in your kills per hour. I know this because I've had friends that do Void, and they get just around the same amount of kills per hour that I do. Now what it really comes down to is RNG. That 0.5 is really going to be the difference between your RNG when using best in slot range or the Void range. Now whether you have one set or another, to me it's not really going to matter what you use because I still average pretty close to the maximum amount of Vorkath kills that can be achieved. The next thing I want to get into is how much is it actually going to cost you to do Vorkath. Now on the RuneScape wiki, it says that you can average 135,000 GP per Vorkath kill. Now what I want to know, is this 135,000 GP gross value, or is this 135,000 GP profit per kill? Now as for supplies, you do use a lot of different stuff to do Vorkath. As for me, I took a lot of averages throughout different trips and different kills throughout these 1,000 kills to find out how many supplies I use per trip and per kill. We'll start off with per trip. So per trip, I use 3 doses of ranging potion, 4 doses of anti-venom plus, 3 doses of extended super anti-fire potion, 12 doses of prayer potion, 16 sharks, 15 ruby dragon bolts enchanted, 8 diamond dragon bolts enchanted, and 9 crumple undead casts. Alright, so now that we have all of the supplies listed, how much did all of this cost me per trip? Now, the numbers are coming up on the screen now. I'm not going to read them all off because that would be way too boring and way too long. But in total, according to all of these averages, it costs me 114,797 GP per trip at Vorkath. Now next, let's go ahead and break this down into how much does it cost per kill. And on the screen now, we can see how many supplies per kill that I'm using. And that would be 0.6 doses of ranging potion, 0.8 doses of anti-venom plus, 0.6 doses of super extended anti-fire, 2.4 doses of Prayer Potion, 3 Ruby Dragon Bolts Enchanted, 1.6 Diamond Bolts Enchanted, 3.2 Sharks, and 1.8 casts of Crumble Undead. And once again, the costs are coming up on the screen now, and adding all of these costs up for all the supplies that I used per kill gives me a total of 22,956 GP per kill. Now I'm spending just about 23,000 GP each time I kill Vorkath. So if we think about it, that 135,000 GP per kill, if it's a gross value, then that now becomes somewhere around 115,000 GP per kill, which is really going to affect the overall profit per hour of this boss. Next thing we're going to cover is how many kills per hour did I get, and this is really what's going to affect the profit per hour. Now, as I understand, 30 kills per hour is just about the very maximum amount of Vorkath kills you can do per hour at maximum efficiency. Now, as for me, I took averages from kills throughout the 1,000 kills. I didn't just average out 100. I took maybe kill count 47, and then kill count 52, and then kill count 103, etc., etc. I picked a bunch of different kills to take the average times from, so it was more accurate rather than just going extra hard for an hour. Now, as far as I can see it, my average kill time to actually kill Vorkath was about 1 minute and 47 seconds, and this is with Wook's Walking. Now, we have to add on maybe 10 to 15 seconds to pick up the loot, get your prayer and HP back up, and repot and all that before you start your next kill. So with that added in, my average kill time becomes 2 minutes and 2 seconds per kill. Now, I got 5 kills per trip just about every single trip that I did. So after banking the 5 kills, it takes me about 45 seconds to 1 minute to bank and return to Vorkath. So overall, we're looking at 10 minutes and 10 seconds per trip, killing Vorkath and picking up the loot, and 1 minute banking and then returning to Vorkath to start the next trip. So overall, with all of these numbers added up, my average kills per hour was 27 kills per hour at Vorkath, which is very close to the maximum. I'm sure that if I was either A, using Void, or B, paying 100% full attention for the entire amount of time that I killed Vorkath, I could have probably hit or been very, very close to that 30 kills per hour mark. But for the sake of argument, we'll go with 2 minutes and 2 seconds per kill, 10 minutes, 10 seconds per trip, and an average kills per hour of 27 for this video. Alright, so now we can go ahead and get into what everybody is probably waiting for. How much did I make at Vorkath in 1,000 kills? Well, let me go ahead and pull up the screenshot now of the price check, and let's get some of that other junk out of the way for now. Bring it back later. Alright, so here is the loot from 1,000 Vorkath kills. Unfortunately, I did not see any uniques, but that's okay because I wasn't really trying to base this off of uniques. Anyways, uniques are kind of like a bonus. It would increase your GPA per hour by a ton, but they are rare, so that you're not going to see them very often. The best rate per hour we can get is from taking all of the normal loot and adding that up and averaging that out. So as far as the loot goes, you can see the 2,000 superior bones up there, which divided by 2 is 1,000, so you know I did 1,000 kills. As far as the dragon hides go, lots and lots of dragon hide drops. Vorkath is a blue dragon, so he tends to drop blue hides a little bit more. I ended up getting 3,386 of those. As far as some of the other drops, you are going to get some of those crappy drops in there. Emerald bolt tips, ruby bolt tips, diamond bolt tips, even the dragonstone bolt tips. You don't want to see those, but they are going to happen. Some other nice things: 2,378 rune dart tips, 2,316 dragon dart tips, 7,065 unfinished dragon bolts, which was an 11 mil stack right there. Some of the other stuff that you probably don't want to see are the willow seeds, maple seeds. Well, actually, the maple seeds aren't too bad, but the papaya seeds and some watermelon seeds, don't want to see those too much. 2,064 crushed nests, 767 diamonds, 166 rune kite shields, was 5.3 mil according to the OS Buddy API. Rune drops, I was actually incredibly surprised at how many death and chaos runes that I got. Ended up with 68,000, almost 69,000 chaos runes and almost 38,000 death runes. Something other that is pretty impressive, 32 dragon plate skirts and 18 dragon plate legs. I was actually a little surprised there. I thought they were going to be a little bit more rare than that. 645 battle staves and 3,182 manta rays was 4 mil. Lots and lots of manta rays. As far as the cash drops go, I ended up with 2.9 mil in cash drops. But all of this added up together is giving me a grand total of 146,111,172 GP. So if we're looking at the 135,000 GP per kill from the RS Wiki, I'm about 11,000 GP over that for this. And I'm not sure if that has to do with RNG or is the Wiki just, maybe it's just wrong. But let's go ahead and finish averaging everything out now that we know exactly how much that I made from 1,000 Vorkath kills. So dividing the 146 million GP that I was able to acquire from 1,000 Vorkath kills, we are going to be left with 146,111 GP per kill. Now obviously we're going to have to take our cost per kill out of that to find the profit, which is going to leave us with 123,155 GP pure profit per kill. And as we found out earlier, I was able to get 27 kills per hour, which you multiply the profit per kill by those 27 is going to leave me with 3,325,185 GP profit per hour. So we go ahead and just round this to 3.325 million GP per hour profit for me at max stats in maxed range gear. But just for kicks and giggles, we can go ahead and throw in 30 kills per hour, which is the rumored maximum amount of kills per hour. And if you can manage to get 30 kills per hour, it's going to bump your profit up to 3,694,650 GP per hour. So 3.7 mil per hour if you can hit that fabled 30 kills per hour at Vorkath. But that is gonna do it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. It took me a long time to put this together, a long time to do all the math, get all of the statistics correct, and see exactly how much can be made at Vorkath. So if you guys want, if you want to see another boss done like this, break all the numbers down, see exactly how much can be made, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. Please don't comment Zulrah because there's going to be 100 of them, and trust me, I am already working on 1,000 Zulrah kills. So I don't know when that video will come out, but I will promise you that I am going to be working on it, and it will be out at some point. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up down below. They really help the video spread around. If you have any questions or comments, you can also leave those down below, and I will try to answer every single one that I possibly can. If you have not done so yet, please tap that subscribe button on your way out. All of your subscribes mean a ton to me, and I really appreciate the support that you guys give me. Until next time, guys, take it easy.